Hello, and welcome to Past, Present, Future, and Advice, a four-card spread for you. Whoever you may be, I hope this helps you out. Yeah. All right. Past, throwing them. I'm embarrassed. We got the Page of Pentacles. Present, please. We got the Star. Okay, creation. Are you leading yourself on an adventure to create the world around you? Hello, yes. Okay, we got the Four of Pentacles as the future, and we have Two of Pentacles as the advice. Now we're going to get descriptors. I'm going to put that. Yes, yes. Here we go. Yes, yes. Okay, we got the Two of Cups for the Page of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, we're gonna hold on. Okay, now the descriptor for the Star, please. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's do the Four of Pentacles descriptor for that. Thank you. Okay. 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 And we have the Two of Pentacles. Okay. So we got some major arcana. We got some minor arcana. Let's dig in. So, in the past we have the Page of Pentacles. Descriptor is the Two of Cups. So you have been on a journey to figuring out how you can balance out not just yourself, but it feels like it's like more than just the self when it's in this situation. So a connection of depth is made. So it's almost as if it's like you found your, it reminds me of a purpose. Ooh, Page of Pentacles. Right. Right. So it's like you're on a very serious journey towards having that connection, especially within your emotions, as if it's like, it's like, it reminds me of the release and renewing of emotions. So you're on this journey of finding out how to release and renew. Presently, you're creating, right? You're creating from a place, but the Wheel of Fortune was in reverse. And so that gives me significance with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. That what you're choosing, let me get a descriptor for the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. We're gonna, just one card, please. Thank you. Okay, so we have the High Priestess. let me cover the High Priestess as a descriptor. Okay, so it reminds me, okay. So it's kind of like, are you having a little bit of a hard time understanding, like, when you create the reciprocation that comes back through the creation? Because every time that we create, there's going to be an attached sort of energy of intention. And when we really figure out the entirety of what we create, you're gonna be able to understand that some of the things that we create, even though they might be with good intention, later on are not so self-sustaining. They're not so good for us. So when we find that, like, we're creating from a place where it's through intention that's not so good, you're going to be able to understand the wisdom from it. Mistakes came to mind, and this is something that is super prevalent in my life as well. But with mistakes, they are the building blocks to your success. They will give you details of what you can perfect, what you can work on, what you can master, so that when you go about doing a very similar task and maybe a very similar mistake comes up, you'll know ahead of time because you had that experience of going through the mistakes. In the future, we have the Four of Pentacles. Descriptor is the Hermit. The Four of Pentacles, let me make sure that I'm correctly saying what I want to. Life is currently grounded, yet sealed off from the energy moving internally. Okay. So definitely in the future, do a lot of deep research. I'm petting. There's a cat right next to me. That's who I'm petting. But, oh, hold on. Chickadee, you're too big, baby. Good night. Okay, sit there. Okay, sit down. There we go. So when it comes to holding on to things a bit too tight, we kind of like, it could be out of protectiveness because, you know, you're learning about the mistakes that you made, and it feels like, you know, you don't want to steer off too far because you made that mistake the first time. And that's where the wisdom comes in. So I see, like, with the Hermit being the descriptor of the Four of Pentacles, doing a lot of major, deep, internal understanding, internal work. Journaling, shadow work, meditation, yoga, qigong, moving your body. Those are all things that I'm hearing. But ultimately, finding whatever can help you describe a little bit more in detail of what you're kind of like afraid of releasing. There's nothing wrong also with being afraid. That's just a protective mechanism that we have gained as we've grown older and gone through different experiences and realized that some experiences were a bit too much for us, and it made a really huge impact on us later on when we decide what to do with our lives. So the advice we have, Two of Pentacles and Judgment. Okay. So it's all based on, especially when you make kind of like, especially when you make decisions, actions towards decisions, and a seemingly never-ending battle for balance. Okay, so use your judgment. Use the way that you can perceive a situation where you feel like it's listening to your inner intelligence, your emotional intelligence, using logic, but also your emotional intelligence, wisdom, logic and wisdom as a way to understand how to get that balance within your life. Yeah. Let's get an overall energy for the spread. All right, y'all. Okay. We have Death and Five of Pentacles. Now, Five of Pentacles might have been reversed, but if it is reversed, right? If it is reversed, it's like when you make the change, you're going to be able to relieve yourself of a lot of the things that might have caused you to feel very depleted in life. With it being in not reversed, like so, it's like change the things that are causing you to feel more depleted than energized. Doing the hard work, because I don't know if you can see, but that horse right there is very tired, close to ending one cycle and beginning the next. So when you figure out how you can change whatever is giving you more of the less, and instead change it to giving you more of the more, your life will change. Your life will go from one cycle to the next. I would say that when you change, you're matching with evolution. And so that's going to help you feel a lot more in the flow of your own life, especially as an individual. We as individuals are all on our different paths, but it's still really important for all of us to take into effect that we still have to do the simple things. And it seems simple, but it's very hard, which is changing. It's a really easy thing to not do, but change ultimately can help you match the flow of reality, life, evolution, however you want to look at it. Okay, that's all I have. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Bye.